What's up, everybody? It's Chris at Dean's Creek Ranch. Anyway, I want to show you what I got for my birthday yesterday. I went and got me a Bad Boy ZT Elite. Now, I got that obviously because it's basically 23 acres and it's a lot to keep a hold of. So last year, before we got out here, I rented a zero-turn Toro from Home Depot. It had a 54-inch deck, and it worked great. You know, it was a 24-hour rental, and believe me, I got my 24 hours worth out of it. But while we weren't out here paying other people to do this, now we're here. It really became kind of silly to keep having people come by and do this, and basically for about 7 to 8% of the cost of this mower. So I'm obviously going to make my money back here in about 10 mows or so. But let me tell you why I decided to go with the Bad Boy ZT Elite with the 60-inch deck. Because the Toro that I used previously, the rental from Home Depot, was a 54-inch deck. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I already spent 4.8 hours on this thing yesterday and a little bit today, cutting about, I've got about 85% of the whole cuttable property cut, and I wanted to ride it, get a feel for it, tell you what I think. We went and bought this down at 160 Lawn and Timber over in Whitewright, and those people were great. They delivered it for free, and I'm going to tell you why I went with the Bad Boy ZT Elite, because I did all the research, and the Bad Boy, well, it's the best. It's built the best. It's got, you know, it's built like a tank. I'm a tank, so I'm riding on top of a tank. So let me show you a couple things I like about it. Mac's is going to model it for you too. Where'd you go?
Right here.
Okay. So see, once again, it's a 60-inch deck, and with the 60-inch deck, it comes with extra deck wheels. You know, so it'll float the deck so you don't burn out the blades. Huge front tires, just super welded steel, really thick. They put an extra weld on it. Yeah, see, you knock on it. What I like about this thing,
I didn't know that.
yeah, everything's accessible. And so when we clean it out at the end of the day here, see what I mean? Clear it all out, clean it up, because I'm gonna baby this thing, because this bad boy is mine.
No,
Couple things. Well, here, let me show you. Back over here. It's got this hour meter here, right here. And it's showing about 4.8 hours. Now, I was almost full of gas yesterday. And between that and what I did today, I got up to 4 hours. It's brand new. And I went from almost a full tank to darn near a empty tank. So my point is that who wants to run out of gas? But my point is that you're going to get about 5 hours with a full tank of gas. I believe it's 6 gallons on this. It's got the Kohler motor, 747 cc's. This is the same motor, mind you, as the Maverick, which is like the really higher end, but I guess this is detuned a little bit, but it's the same displacement. I understand also that this bad boy here, its transmission is more of a serviceable kind versus the Magnum, which is below this, or the Avenger, which is out 2020. That is not, it's a sealed transmission. So I definitely went with the serviceable one. I was eyeballing the Maverick, but for what I've got going on here, this is essentially a Maverick with a detuned engine, and the other thing that Maverick has is the suspension. So you've got a pocket here for, you know, cell phone, beverage, whatever. Everything's accessible. The seat pulls right up.
I did not know that.
And you've got seat springs here. You can get to everything here. The battery, it's all simple design. Everything is really good quality build and craftsmanship. You can just tell. So you got your choke over here. There's your parking brake. Then your throttle, your PTO, and your bad boy key. And this sets the height with the brake. I'm sorry, not brake, but the foot adjusts the deck, and then you set. Essentially, essentially, I went with 3.5. That seems to be good for my property. I do have. I'll come out here and show you here. If you look at that property out here, I just cut that this morning. There's a lot of uneven ground in there from the mud and cows hoofing it up, and this takes it just fine. You know, just go slower. You know, I don't need to go full throttle through this whole thing. Another thing I liked on this is the it's this tube right here, but it comes out the bottom. It's oil drain. Back in Southern Nevada, we used to, run a very similar situation with boats. You go out the drain plug out the back of the boat to change the oil. Made it really, really easy, but we ain't in Nevada no more. So, I'm going to fill this thing up with gas, and I am going to cut this right now.
Me too.
And you too, you're going to help. I'm going to cut that all in there. You can see it's probably about 2 feet high, and this bad boy cuts it no problemo. Didn't really bog down at all, you know. So yeah, 4.8 hours on the bad boy so far. They didn't sponsor this or anything. They didn't ask me. They don't even know if they know I own this thing. I just wanted to give you all a airplane going overhead. I want to give you all a little review. Hope you liked it. Check out Deans Creek Ranch. As Max would say, like and subscribe. Hit the notification button. I seem to be doing this a little bit more lately than Casey, but whatever. So, bad boy, ZT Elite, thumbs up from Chris at Deans Creek Ranch. See ya.